Okay guys, let's have a go at number 11 then. We've got x plus 4 on top, we've got a linear factor x minus 3, and then we've got a quadratic factor, haven't we? So let's remind ourselves of the cases. Here's the case where we have a linear factor, we write it in this form. And then a quadratic, here's an example here, we write it in this form, yeah, bx plus c. Okay, so with that thought in mind then, let's just write down the form we want to have. It will be a over the linear factor, of course, plus the bx plus c, wasn't it? Over the quadratic factor. There we go. So now let's multiply through by the denominator. And on the left, we'll just be left with x plus 4. On the right, we're going to have a times the x squared plus 1, aren't we? And then plus more than one term, put a bracket. And that'll be times the x minus 3. Alright, there we go. So, okay. So what's convenient? What about 3 first of all? And then we'll find out a, won't we? If we put 3 in here, that will go to 0. 0 times this is 0. And you'll have 7a. No, you'll have 10a is equal to 3, 7, yeah? So let's try that. X equals 3. What do we get? 7. And 3 squared is 9. 9 times plus 1 is 10. 10 times a. And this 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 times anything is 0. So that goes. So we're just left with a. Read from right to left. Divide by 10 both sides. And we get 7/10. A is 7/10. Or 0.7. Now, what else is the... Now we know a. We could get b easily, couldn't we, by equating x squareds. So why don't we do that? Yeah? Well, we could get c easily by just equating constants, couldn't we? Or putting x as 0 is the same thing. So what should we do? Should we do the x squareds next? Yeah, let's do the x squareds coefficients. Yeah, so how many x squareds on the left? None. The only x squareds that come from the expansion of the bracket on the right is a lot top there. And then the only x squared term will come from the expansion of this line here. Bx times x will give you plus bx squareds. So straight away then, we can see b equals minus a. A is 7/10, so b is minus 7/10, yeah? That's b. And now we'll put in x as 0 or equate constants. It's the same thing. So 0 goes in here, you get 4. 0 in here, you get 1 lot of a. And 0 here makes b times 0 is 0. So you're just left with c in that bracket and minus 3 in that bracket, so minus 3c. So straight from that then, we can get c. Move the 3c over here. And at the same time, I'm also going to move the 4 across as well, if that's okay. Alright, save me writing an extra line. Then c will equal, divide by 3 minus 3 both sides. Divide by 3 on that side leaves c. Divide by 3 on this side. Put a bracket more than one term because you're dividing by 3. You can write it like that. So a is 7/10, so you've got 7 over 10 minus 4 over 3, haven't you? Awkward. 7, let's do it on the calculator. 7/10 minus 4 over 3. Let's use fractions and see what we get, shall we? 7 over 10. Okay, back to ground level. Minus 4 equals, now divide that by 3, equals minus 11/10. So that was nice. There we go. Good, that's c then, minus 11/10, if I can try and write it properly. Equals minus 11 over 10. There we go. So, answer equals, what will it equal? It will be a, which is 7 over 10, so drop the 10 down to be with the x minus 3, plus bx plus c. B was minus 7/10. We got a 10th from the c as well, so I'll just keep that 10th. I'll write it more long-windedly. Minus 7/10 x plus c minus 11 over 10 all over x squared plus 1, yeah? And you can tidy that up. It's 7 over 10 x minus 3, yeah? The minus can come out. 1 can come out. X plus 11, yeah? because you've taken a minus out from both of those. And I'm going to drop the 10 can come out, and it goes down below then, doesn't it? So you'll have 10 lots of x squared plus 1. Yeah? Okay then. Looks complicated, but it wasn't really. In principle, it was just pulling out the fraction, the 10th, and outside. So you've got 1/10. 1/10 lots of is just the same as dropping the 10th down here, isn't it? And then the minus came out of a bracket with a 1 lot of course. So it's always a 1 lot of something. And then you've got x left inside, and you've got minus 11. Minus 11, but the minus was taken out, so it's plus 11 there. Yeah, so that's the answer there. Good. So that's 11 done. Great. Bit of a pain in the end, but we did it.